Bhagavad Gita Bite-Sized Learning Episode 32 Sankhya Yoga Shloka 1 Question: What is the meaning of Sankhya Yoga? Sankhya Yoga is the name of the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Sankhya means right understanding and Yoga means a state of being. This chapter reveals the knowledge of self. An individual's knowledge is incomplete unless and until he or she gains insight into self. Our understanding of the world begins and at times completes with the knowledge of self. Our attitude, our work, and our relationships, every single aspect of life gets improvised with the knowledge of self. The chapter begins with the grief of Arjuna and concludes with the description of a man of perfection. Looking inwards and understanding self is quintessential because it can help us tap our inner potential. Most of us are unaware of our potential and cannot fathom our inner abilities. Bhagavad Gita is one such guide which can help us to understand ourselves and inspire us to reap the best benefits of life. Being qualified and capable does not guarantee success, as the most important ingredient is inspiration and an inner will to achieve. Arjuna is highly qualified, talented, capable, and is immensely strong. But right before the commencement of the war, he is terribly depressed. He has lost all inspiration to even pick up his bow and arrows. Does it not sound familiar? There are many instances in our life when we lose courage, are engulfed by despair. So, how can we overcome such an emotion and come out of such a situation? Let us learn in detail by understanding the second chapter, Sankhya Yoga of Bhagavad Gita. This chapter is the second biggest chapter with 72 shlokas in it. This chapter provides us with a broad overview of Bhagavad Gita. Shloka 1 Sanjaya Uvacha Tam Tatha Krupaya Vishtam Ashrupurna Kulekshanam Vishidantamidam Vakyam Uvacha Madhusudanaha. The meaning of the shloka is Sanjaya said, Madhusudana, Krishna thus spoke to Arjuna, who was overwhelmed by compassion, depressed, and with eyes filled with tears. Arjuna's depression is caused by a sense of horror, fear, and guilt all put together. He believes that he is stuck in a very difficult situation and has no clue how to wriggle out of the situation. He is unsure about the course of action to be chosen. Arjuna has adequately explained that he is unable to muster courage to step forward and wage a war, though he has come to the battlefield with a complete understanding that he has to perform his duty. Being a Kshatriya, he had no other option than to stand up for the protection of Dharma, which led to the war. Duryodhana left them with no other option. At this juncture, Arjuna is shaken at facing the complex crisis and is unable to convince his mind to pay such a high price of so many human lives for being able to perform his dharma. Arjuna's compassion has sucked out all his energy. The first shloka gives us the information that Sri Krishna is about to speak to Arjuna. And Arjuna, who is teary-eyed with compassion and spellbound with confusion. Anyone caught in a grave situation is bound to be overwhelmed with emotions just like Arjuna. The power of thinking diminishes, anxiety sets in, and people tend to run away from the situation. Gita can for sure help us muster courage and face the situation in life, as our problems will be easier to face and solve than Arjuna's problems on any given day. Thanks for watching. Meet you soon.